Alright, so I'm replacing the battery on the Bug. We decided the ground cable was looking a little rough, so I went to Wolfsburg West and bought another one. My God, I was shocked. The sticker shock on this thing was $24.95, I think it was, or was it $29.95? I can't remember. It was so much money that, but I was already there. I'd waited in line. And I was like, yeah, you know what? What's it going to cost me? I mean, what's a regular ground cable cost now? They're probably $15, because copper is so expensive. So anyway, the problem is this, like when this thing sits around for I got this at O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're like $100 there if you wanted to look for a 6-volt battery. If you can get a shop discount, if you know somebody's got a disc shop price, I get them for like a little less, but I think it's $89 or something like that, so it's not too bad. It's a little less. I think they're 79, something like that, but their batteries aren't the greatest. The better ones are like, if you want to pay good money or something, if you can got an account, Interstate or Centennial usually are better. That's just my experience, but this thing, everybody thinks, well, the generator light's on all the time. Well, the light's on because I got 12 volt tail lights and I got a 12 volt bulb in there, and I have a 12 volts to the center, to the light in the center. And what happens is it's constantly drawing 6 volts because the generator only puts out 6 volts, right? So when it tries to, so there's always a net effective 6 volts going to that light because the generator is working. If the generator stopped working, it would turn to ground. Then it would be a full 12 volts. It would be a bright light, but it looks bright in the dark when I'm doing when I'm doing videos in this car. So there's no problem. It just looks bright. When you guys see it in the video, it's not bright at all. It's very, very dim. At nighttime it's a little brighter and it gets you a little bit worried, but when you turn the key off, it's really bright. So it's actually working perfect. The generator is still charging like 7 or 8 volts. 8 volts, I think. 7.5 or 8 volts. And so it's working fine. It's just that when I've been sitting around, and if I let it sit overnight now, with nothing on and there's no system draw. I mean, how you can check your system draw is you can hook up your positive cable, and then what you do is you hook up a voltmeter between your negative and your post. So there's no system draw. If there was, if I hooked up a voltmeter between here and there, it would show something. That's how you check for system draw, or you get a little sparky. No sparky, nothing. So I'll do that again. You get a spark. There's no spark. And and you can check with a voltmeter between here, here, and here. That'll tell you if there's system draw. So there's no system draw, so it's got to be the battery just discharging overnight. Plus, we had it on the charger for a while and it was sweating really bad, and that's just telling me there's something wrong. There's a short inside this battery. All right, so that's it for the battery replacement. I'll go ahead and get a new one right now and talk to you in the next video.